Welcome back to The Perspective. I'm Buddy DeSato, I'm Blaze Hope, and within the studio is Patrick and Richard from Toastmasters International. We're talking about Toastmasters and how it works, in encouraging communication and leadership skills. How would you define that kind of communication? How does that work?
It helps us to become a better person in removing more and more misunderstandings. We learn to become more effective speakers. And in a lot of cases, it helps us to become better husbands, better wives, better sons, better daughters. And it is a great experience because it's so cheap rather than attending a public speaking course over a weekend and then you forget. This is constant practice, constant evaluation, constant upgrading. And we have members that inspire and motivate each other. Sometimes after a hard day's work, when we attend a Toastmasters meeting, what the members share actually inspire many of us, because all of us come from different experience, different backgrounds, and that sharing is really, really awesome.
Well, can you tell me a bit about the sharing? So this is kind of a support network, in the sense that there's a community.
Yes.
Well, how is that what prepares people to talk to strangers? Because initially they don't know anyone. They learn to see them as familiar faces.
Yes, that's one of our advanced projects. We present 10 speeches when we first joined Toastmasters, from breaking the ice up to inspiring the audience. On top of that, we have 15 advanced manuals, whereby we even have one on communicating on video. We used to call it communicating on TV, but because with teleconferencing and all, we have actually adapted and improvised on it. And right now we are also having a revised educational program whereby it is more tech savvy and more relevant to the present circumstances. And I'm looking forward to that revised education program.
Well, can you tell me a bit about this program, Richard?
It's a new program, actually been programmed by the Toastmasters International. I think our idea will be more appropriate to explain about this.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Basically, right now our program is very good, but it is quite structured in a way. With the revised education program, different people can do different things towards the ultimate communication goal. And because of our different and varying backgrounds, when we do a survey and look at our needs analysis, we can work differently towards the same ultimate goal.
And what is that ultimate goal?
To be a more effective communicator and more effective leader.
Now, is there an element of this that's religious at all?
Sorry?
Is there an element of this that involves religion?
No. We Toastmasters clubs are in many, many religious organizations. We have it in churches, we have it in mosques, we have it in temples too. So it is a non-political, non-sexual, we welcome anybody of whatever sexual affiliation. We do not discriminate anyone on based on color, creed, or sexual affiliation.
And what kind of people do you see coming?
We have a lot of young professionals, we have retired people, we have professionals joining us. And we are becoming really a global organization. I remember joining Toastmasters 21 years ago. A lot of older people were joining it in the States and in Australia. But today we have many, many young people, we have millennials, we have baby boomers joining. And in Asia, we are booming. Today, Toastmasters is in 132 countries, and we are still growing and growing.
Now, you guys both became members at one point.
Yes.
And how did your story begin?
Well, as for me, you see, I started a corporate club. That is to say, within my company, I formed a club for my own.
So what kind of company?
My company is Alpha Diamond Excel Toastmasters Club. So it's a direct selling company. So the intention was to help my downline distributors to speak properly, how to handle complaints when customers, complain about the abuse of your products, things like that. Then how do you handle it, rather than escape and avoid it? So that's how I started the club within my company.
Great. Well, we've got to go to break again now. We'll get your story after the break and go into leadership. Well, that's it for this segment, but we'll see you after the break. Stay tuned to The Perspective.